Happy Tuesday, everyone. Hope you're all having a wonderful time, whether it's Tuesday or whenever you're watching this a bit later. Welcome to Magi RPG. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and thank you for coming and spending your time with us. I am Frank. I am GMing this wonderful game along playing with all of my friends and wonderful players. You have stumbled into our Wildsea game. A few announcements before we get started. If you are new here, welcome. If you enjoy what you see, I hope you will follow the stream and also join our Discord, discord.gg/magirpg. It's the best place to find out what's going on with us. Tomorrow we are going to be back with another episode of The Curse of the House of Rookwood. That is our, I don't know, Chrismo, what would you call that game?
Dark Victorian family who has curses/powers.
That's a great summary.
Who are not great people.
No, we're not.
Because if you don't know about the Curse of the House of Rookwood game is when you start your campaign, everyone has a very damning secret on each other character.
You haven't revealed those yet, have you?
No, not a single one has been revealed.
If you don't reveal them by the end of the campaign, you affect the next game negatively if the secret is revealed by the end of the campaign. So it's made for like 8 to 10 episodes. And then the next crew comes in, which is your descendants. Next generation. If you reveal it, it's a benefit for them. If you don't reveal it, it's a negative for them. So it really, it's very RP heavy, very conversational.
Generational trauma.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that is tomorrow, and I believe we are off Thursday and also Friday this week. We don't have anything.
Yes.
Nothing.
But in a few weeks, on Thursdays, we're going to have Dying Storms, which is our Cosmere RPG AP, which we have just announced. And if you want all the details of that, that is all on our Discord. That is going to be every Thursday, run by Craigums and starring Chris, myself, Tracy, and Mandy. That's going to be fun, and a few other things that people are cooking on. But it's been great. If you also just want to talk about games, the flavor of the week right now has been Deadlock and Satisfactory. I'm sure we'll get back to Supermarket together at some point, but you know.
And Goblin Cleanup
also. Yes,
yeah, we've been Goblin cleaning.
Yes.
Yes, we have.
Yeah. So that was actually a delight. I don't know how much time I'm going to put into that because it feels like homework in some ways, but in other ways it feels very aesthetic. So
But you get to play a gobbo with a thick ass.
Yes, you do get
cleaning
to do
up
that.
messes. Oh my god, I have to show y'all my outfit sometime.
To me, that is just that's reset the escape room simulator because that's what I used to do.
That it does have very escape room simulator vibes. So if you want to talk about that and maybe get some peek into Momo's taxes folder, you can join our Discord for that as well.
Yes.
And also, if you are just coming in and this is the first time you're seeing this show, all of our previous episodes are on our YouTube, youtube.com/magirpg, and you can see us there. And if you would like to help influence the show, help support our starving artists like Momo, help get wonderful arts, Crisby has done the art for our new Cosmere game that is wonderful. All of that. Do I have this ready? Yeah, I do have this ready. I just love this art so much, so I'm just going to show it again. Like, all of this is just gorgeous.
Let me see.
Crisby did a great job. So if you want to support and help get more wonderful art like this, you can support the stream as well. Wild Tips is the command. We'll teach you how to leave a tip. Our stream elements page underneath the stream has it. Yeah, I think that's it. How are you all doing?
Wait, is Tracy playing an egg? Oh my god! I never thought! This is so Soulless Mancer of her.
Oh my.
I'm sorry, I just looked on the Tracy, you're playing an egg?
That's this is actually the alternate art. Yes, she is bald because Ardents in the Cosmere are usually bald, so she is bald.
Oh my god. Well, it's a cute egg.
So
She's
is
such a
this how we
cute egg.
finally get Momo to read the Stormlight Archive? We've got Adolin, we've got Shalon to tease her with, and now we have Ardence. So
Well, what can I say?
I hope.
Sorry, I just saw the
One can
egg. I
hope.
just realized.
Yes, she is playing an egg.
It's a cute egg, Tracy.
Yes.
It's cute.
I just got my cosplay for this character, so that'll be fun. Yeah, thanks, Momo. You've gotten me hooked on cosplay. You did it. Well done.
Yes. Okay.
So,
Well, I better.
we'll see.
Mandy's doing it too, so I hope
Yeah, Mandy's
I hope to see you,
apparently going
Chris,
all out. We'll see.
in this outfit.
I don't think I can outdo
Ready.
what Mandy has planned for that game, but I'm gonna make an attempt. We'll see.
Yes.
Okay,
Anyway.
you all ready to play some games?
Ready?
All right. I think we've got some opening credits or something, right? That's a thing.
Something to that effect.
You got me so bad, you make it all slow down, not getting closer, you're killing me. You thought it's over, I'm waking alone now, not getting closure. I knew that it was seconds from you losing me, but I just couldn't give it up. And all the time you said you wanted me, when you know we don't get along like we used to. Went along with everything you said and done for me. You'll never love me now, but you'll never know. You got me so bad, you make it all slow down, not getting closer, you're killing me. You thought it's over, I'm waking alone now, not getting closure, you're feeling me. So done running around, I'm so done looking for love, don't call me. So done running around, I'm so done looking for love so blindly.
And last time, just as a little recap, you all finally got to Rust Town. It was a long, arduous, difficult journey, but you made it. Congrats. In exchange for fixing the ship, the Rattlehand Griff, the Ardent that you met, said what you had to trade was Visha's services as a doctor for the duration while they fix the ship, as well as Vesh volunteering to take their mail westward for those who needed it to go westward. And fair trade, but now you have several days in port to chase down rumors. Aizuesco has a mind for revenge. There's many leads to be found about where her former crew went. Vesh has some time to think about the mission. Visha has some time to do some good. And I believe Skel has some time, I mean, really, to do anything.
Yep.
So you've had some time to think about it, and it's okay if, everyone's shy and isn't quite sure what they want to do. But I would love to know for anyone who has a specific idea about what they would like to do during the next few days, whether that's work on a project, chase down some leads, look for some local work, try to relax, try to fix themselves mentally, emotionally, physically. I would love to know who has some plans, who has some ideas, who has things they would like to chase down.
I have a question. Have we been, while the repairs are going on, are we not allowed on the ship? Do we have, do we have to secure lodging? Or,
They would,
because, I mean, they're repairing.
you are able to get on the ship. It might be a bit noisy, but they do have lodging for you. For just what they would call scratch, I believe is the term, for the kind of bolts and nails and screws and nuts and little bits of salvage that end up in your pockets and on the deck from sailing. Usually that's enough that you can kind of buy yourself some lodging for a few days. In addition to the fact, Visha's offer of helping be a doctor, they don't really have a doctor, as Visha has found out, on this spit.
Oh,
So her services are very much needed. So yes, you can decide if you want to stay on the ship. You can stay on the ship if you would like to take the lodging they have, which essentially consists of a small mattress on sheet metal in a little shack with holes in the ceiling. But
living large.
it is a bed, so you can make the choice.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
do you want me to roll for treating any of these people?
oh, I mean, yes, we can
I'm also
do
happy to
that.
not. But
No. It's not so much as we're not gonna go like one by one, but I guess if we wanted to do how well does Visha serve the wonderful people of Rusttown? Yeah, I'm happy to do that.
Are we still on day one, by the way? Like, 'cause we're supposed to be here a week, right? Or
Yeah. So, depending on what you all decide to do, you can have projects that will last a few hours, a few days, or the entire time. Any of those are options. Time can kind of flow in the way that you all want it to. There may be things that end up being more granular. Maybe one of you decides to rob someone and we have to actually play out a chase scene. Maybe one of you decides to investigate some of the troubles this town is going through, of which there are many. Most likely, as you can see, Rust Town is not a euphemism. It is in a constant state of decay. As I've alluded to both last week and this week, most of the buildings here are made out of sheet metal, a lot of which is rusting. And this place seems to be very delicately balanced on the thrash. So that's an option. I imagine at some point Aizuesco will be interrogating people about her former comrades. You may wish to acquire new crews. So me, Frank, the GM, is not in a rush to get you through this. But if you're not really interested in exploring that much, that's okay. This can be a quick way stop. It's really up to you all how you want to explore. I am amenable.
Well, I think, Frank, you are very correct in that Aizuesco is going to look for clues as to where they went. I don't think she cares so much as to the reasoning right now. It's more of like only wanting to know where they like, what
Find them
direction they're
first and
going
then
or-
find out why later.
Yeah.
So how are
Find
you
them
going?
first, ask questions later.
Are you going to ask people about the ship? How are you gathering said information?
I think asking people about if they've seen the ship, which she, can, I think, pretty well describe, or anyone that has maybe gotten off of that ship or gotten on that ship, if it stopped in this direction.
Yes. You stop by, I guess the closest approximation would be a harbor master. There is a station with a gal who is kind of going through ledgers and writing letters and is just there and looks up at you, says, "Hello, how can I help you?" Just kind of in a small booth, again, made of sheet metal. It looks like it can fit one person with not much room to spare.
I'm trying to remember the name of the ship.
The ship name you were from is the Onyx Star.
Thank you.
I am in need of knowledge regarding a specific ship, one called the Onyx Star. Anyone seen it or seen someone leaving it, arriving on it?
Onyx Star. Hold on, please. And you see them start flipping through pages. Flip. Looking for friends, are we?
No. Looking for them? Yes.
Are you a bounty hunter?
Not looking for a monetary reward, but as a former crew member, I would like to know where they went.
Abandoned you at another port, did they? Sad, sad work. Well, if I tell you about this ship, I'm just causing harm.
I do not recall threatening violence.
Well, you said not friends, so
Not friends
enemies?
because I'm not friends because I was left behind.
Yes, perhaps. They did come by and left 2 days ago.
Looking for answers is what I am doing.
And you can tell they seem apprehensive and a little bit concerned. I would like it if you could riz them up a bit to get the answers that you like, or perhaps offer something to trade. Maybe threatening, conniving, offering to do favors, all of these, but they seem a little scared of sicking you on their trail for some reason.
That's totally
fair. Now that I'm using not the filter. I feel like Aizu is trying the honey rather than vinegar approach here. Because I mean this poor person has nothing to do with, like, there's no reason to threaten or intimidate this person. So I would say, like, she's maybe using like sense to try and understand, like, what, like, is there like a look that she's giving over the information in front of her that, like, is like, or
why is she being
there
hesitant?
like what, like, if I can try and determine, like, from via senses, like, why she's being cagey, and I'm trying to do so gracefully. So, like, my argument is grace sense, but
Yeah, that sounds perfect to me. Yeah, absolutely.
also I just happen to get to roll 3 dice in that instance. So.
I mean, I was gonna suggest sense for sure.
665.
Ooh, boxcars
Very
twist.
nice.
Okay, I have a twist.
Okay.
My twist is I'm gonna give you a puzzle piece to a greater mystery as a result.
I think
go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think just to justify it, she kind of does that thing where, like, this person is sitting at a desk, correct? Like a booth, but it's
Yeah,
a
booth.
I think she's like putting the backs of her palms like on the edge of it to like lean a little forward,
Mm-hmm.
and the kind of like electric blue like ends that like are on her like tentacles and a little bit like in her chest and in her left or in her arm where the lightning rod is, like that dims. So there's more like it's more that like you know, brown hue coming through as opposed to like you're seeing less through her. She's becoming more opaque, I guess, in this to maybe appear less
I
threatening.
feel you. Yeah, I get you. You get the sense that she's not afraid of you, but might be afraid of them, and also doesn't want to cause any entanglements for the town. That's kind of the sense you get.
Mm-hmm. All right, then. With that being said, I think
I certainly promise to keep your name away from this investigation. Won't say you or this spit gave me any intel. Just wanting to know what happened.
Well, they stopped very shortly, less than a day in port. Their captain was willing to trade heavily for discretion. They asked for any leads on pre-V artifacts and technologies. It's a very strange request. We said, well, we're the best shipyard in the East. You sure you don't want any repairs? And no. Well, after that, he traded heavily to ensure discretion. A little scary. They all had weapons, mean looking, big, many people, many ships, not just the Onyx Star. They left going southwest. I don't know next destination. But you're not after pre-V artifacts too, are you?
No. In fact, it was something I hoped to dissuade them from. But I see I was not able to do so.
Well, it was okay. We gave them some useless trinkets and let them go on our way. Don't want trouble of that sort in port very long. No.
I can understand this. It makes a lot of sense. And I will promise, as I have, to not bring trouble here.
I appreciate that. I'm just doing my job.
And I can appreciate this as well. So, as I have stated, I will not tell anyone we spoke.
Appreciate your concern. Will you be staying long in Rusttown?
I believe that is the case. Yes, we are here for repairs, and we are not here for trouble.
Well, I'm happy to hear that. Have you made arrangements for your ship and your trade?
That is a question for my captain. I cannot answer that here because I do not have the knowledge you seek.
Oh my, forgive me. You held such a commanding presence. I thought you were the captain.
Aizu likes this person, so they are going to stifle what would be considered laughter from her because she does not like she thinks like she is threatening from like a violent standpoint. She doesn't really like think like she doesn't think that way, like that she is like the kind of person that is like I give orders. Like no, she is like I'll beat your ass, but like I'm not not really
Aizuesco doesn't consider herself to be an authoritative type.
no, not in that way, I don't think.
Okay. Well, if I can help you any further or give any directions, I'll be here all day flipping through my ledgers, yes.
I do wish that it goes well for you. And I
Yes.
appreciate you entertaining my queries.
If you come across any books, I gladly trade for them. I need them to get through my shift sometime. Thank you for not bringing trouble.
Understood. Yes, I will keep it on my radar if that is what you wish.
And she gets a deep, respectful bow, the kind of bow where like the left leg crosses in front of the right kind of bow.
And she'll kind of return the bow and then kind of like hold up their hand and then kind of do this motion. You see a puff of spores come off of their hand. Not 100% sure what that means. You haven't spent a lot of time with Gao, I don't think, but seems to be respectful.
Okay. I think at that point she nods because it's like I don't know what that means, but cool. And she kind of just like she backs out of this space. And I think she's going to probably head either if she runs into one of her crewmates, then that will probably stop her. But otherwise, I think she is going to go back to the ship. She's got some information to write down.
Okay. Wonderful. We can go a few dozen yards away to where Visha. When you go to this clinic is too strong of a word, but I'm going to use it anyway because it is just a open building, a few different tarps within, and you see maybe about six people in varying conditions of sick, injured, infirm, with a small ardent, I guess about your height, kind of sitting and checking on them from time to time. No medical equipment to be found, a few bottles of herbs here or there, some bandages, but that's really it.
Okay.
Hello, miss, are you the doctor we've been promised?
Yes, that would be me.
Oh.
I'm the doctor.
Wonderful. We haven't had a doctor in port for months now.
Oh my goodness. Then I imagine there's a lot that you need done.
Yes. Well, you see, this patient had a accident, fell and broke their leg, and well, I tried to set it the best I can, but I'm clumsy, and I don't know how good the material is. We just have really wood and sheet metal here. This one seems to have a cough that won't go away. This one inhaled some bad spores while farming and hasn't gotten better, and they're just kind of going through and through and through.
Right, okay, and she is making notes for each person, writing these down as they go down. And she may grab some things from the ship. She's not going to exhaust all the things they have, but she'll sparingly use what she can.
Okay. So I would say, yes, you should absolutely roll, and we will handle as a montage for you helping all of these people. So tend makes the most sense.
Yes.
Grace,
Use Grace.
Sharps, Grace. Okay.
Yes, because I feel like with that, she has a fairly good bedside manner. So at the very least, you know, personable. Okay. A 4, and a 1.
Ooh, but a twist. I gotta think about the twist now.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone
We can
roll and
suggest
twist,
twists, right?
Yeah, anyone can suggest twists. You got a twist?
Yeah,
Mm,
please, I'm more than
No,
welcome.
not off rip. I'm thinking, but I just throwing it out there.
Thinking.
Hmm.
And the twist can be good or bad, yes?
Usually good, if the roll
Oh,
is
okay.
good, but it can be bad also.
That's
if
fair.
you-
It was a good.
Especially if y'all want it to be bad, but
This was a
No.
4 and a what was the full roll?
4,
A
4, 1.
1.
for one, the 4s were the
Okay.
twist. So it's a conflict.
So it's a mix. So it could
Yeah.
be either or.
It's fine. I will narrate and I will see what emerges.
Okay.
You spend the first day mostly diagnosing and coming up with treatment plans for all these people. You don't know if you can necessarily cure all of these ailments, but you set bones that were, not set correctly. In a
Yeah.
few cases, might have to do some harm to do some good. But for some of the chronic illnesses, you have some things so that they can change up their lifestyle and their routine. You have some things that they can do to change, advising people on how to best manage their conditions, but you're not a miracle worker. You can't cure these things. But over the next few subsequent days, the people begin to start anticipating your coming and going. People really start to know and respect you, and a few people kind of inquire are you staying? Are you gonna stay? We would love if you would stay here, because it's the first time they've had help in quite a while, and you have a nice, kind soul and a kind touch. And even though you're not able to completely help everyone, they really, really appreciate it. I would say
Oh.
I have a good, I have a twist, is they decide to trade and they are able to give you, what is the name for this equipment? It is a stethoscope. They actually give you one from their supply based on how well you've done. And it's one of the only few pieces of medical equipment they have. but they just wait. Do we have props? Are there props?
I literally have a stethoscope behind me. I'm not joking. 1 minute.
But they give you a stethoscope to take with you.
I've broken the illusion that I'm wearing jammies. Oh no, my stethoscope.
You did
Ah!
what
Oh,
you had
no.
to do, but you lost what you had to have.
I know.
Is that your thrill stethoscope?
Yes, it is.
Hell yeah.
Dude, I'm back in business, baby. I'm back in business.
Let's hope not.
Yeah. Let's,
Oh wait, not in that kind
let's
of
hope
business.
not.
Plague.
Plague. Okay. Anyway, I got a stethoscope. Yay.
And so add that to your, I guess you'd call it salvage, but yeah. I would also like you to, as you're doing this and helping everyone, a whisper begins to crawl its way into your brain, and you hear mended hearts. And I would please like you to add that whisper.
I am adding mended hearts.
We go to Skel or Vesh if either of you have things you would like to do in Rusttown.
So I think Vesh right now is on the ship. He is standing behind one of the other shipwrights, and he is holding, a plank, saying like, anything I can help you with, anything you need, I can grab that what'd you call that, a spanner? I can get that for you if you need. And he's just, he's clapping him on the back, maybe a little too hard. Like,
So you're trying to
what
be
time
useful.
you said what time did you say the post was open again? I'm
Post's open all day. Sunrise to sunset.
okay. Fantastic. All right. You sure there's nothing I can help you out with here, though?
Spanner's good. If you want, you can go get my lunch from the factory floor.
Fantastic. Anything to make sure repairs go as they should.
Do you want to fold my laundry too?
Does that need doing? Is that
Oh,
keeping you
you're
from?
so funny. So funny. No. That'll be all, son.
All right. Okay, but I will bring you some food. I'll bring you some food later.
Hold on. I'm just messing with you. Are you trying to learn how to repair the ship, or are you just trying to be useful?
I just want to help out. Just make sure everything's going well. I wouldn't mind learning a thing or two. That wouldn't hurt.
Well, what you can really do is make sure this spit doesn't fall into the sink. I don't suppose you got any way to do that now, do you?
Is that a danger?
Yeah, probably any day now, or so Griff likes to think.
Oh. Well, that's a big problem, right? That shouldn't you all be working on finding a solution to that?
Oh, we are, but people have different ideas about what the right thing to do is. Should we just pack up and leave? Should we find a new home? Should we try to make it more sturdy? Too much arguing. I don't really get involved. Too much stress.
Well, where would you go?
I don't know. I'm sure there's other spits out there that need rattle hands. Got the best collection of them for quite a while.
True. I mean, no shortage of need in that department. That's for certain. But you were really a welcome port in the storm. It would be a shame if this wasn't here for other travelers.
Well, you know the wild waves. Spits can last a day or a decade. We just try our best, you know?
I know.
You don't
Yes,
have
I know
a
that.
screw on that crew, do you?
Do I? What is the screw? What is the screw again?
You have heard of a screw in the sense that this person means, but it's a lot
Nobody
of
on the
people.
ship is a screw.
No,
Okay.
but you might dismiss it depending on up to you if you do. But many people would dismiss it as superstitious nonsense. But supposedly it's a person that can bend metal to their will.
Oh, right. Okay. No, can't say that I've ever come across one, actually.
They might be able to save us all this metal city we got here, resting on the laurels. Iron roots be kind, you know. Never know when a root cake's gonna come, and there we go, into the sink.
Well, I mean, you're engineers, right? I'm sure somebody's had to make an assessment on what the issues are. Have you sent anybody to check out the structural points underneath the spit, see how it's holding up with the roots?
You're a smart one. See, Griff and Lau been talking about that for a few months. They just can't agree on the solution.
Okay.
We're
Well-
okay for now, somehow, but the root quakes make people nervous.
Well, sounds like you need someone to maybe survey and see exactly what's going on with the structure, right?
Could be, yeah.
Maybe that'll help you make a decision.
Might push people in the right direction. Yeah.
Okay.
You
Who is in
fancy?
charge here, by the way? Is it Griff?
Oh, we're might call it a city council of sorts. The Rattlehands vote on their leaders every few months, and leaders make decisions. But that's just a formality. They just kind of listen to the people around here.
Got it. Where would I find this council? Do they hold a session?
Oh, we ain't politicians around here. Everyone's a working man. Griff and Gow are Rattlehands. They two of them. There's a few more that do different jobs. We got cleaners and we got post workers and we got farmers, but no politicians around here, no sir. Wouldn't have it any other way. Waste of time, if you ask me. People spending their life talking about nothing.
I respect that. Okay. Well, you've given me some direction then. I will get out of your hair, and I'm gonna stop by the post before I maybe go find one of your council members. And I will be back with lunch.
Oh, you're very kind there. Sorry about messing with you earlier. Just having a little bit of fun. You seem like one of them green apprentices we like to haze for a week or two before we give them their tools. Sometimes we like to tell people they gotta go climb and do a wave walk to get their first hammer. You know, just a bit of fun, you know?
I'm well acquainted with that kind of fun. At others' expense, yes, I understand.
You're the captain of this ship, though? That's quite something.
Yes, it is. Thank you.
Well, good luck down at the post.
Appreciate it. And he's going to hop off the ship onto the deck and make his way towards the post.
Head on over. Doesn't take you more than a few minutes. And surprisingly, not as many people as there are in kind of the ship repair yards where there's like anywhere between like 10 to 20 people at any one time, but still more than you've seen concentrated anywhere else, and more space devoted to it than you would expect. The post is probably 10 by 30, pretty significant office, and you see stacks of letters kind of devoted into piles, and very similar to modern like mailboxes that you would see in like an apartment complex. They've got different boxes, and you can see they're kind of labeled with directions on each one. You can see that there's a big calendar on the back with the dates and messages kind of like handwritten in. And you see 3 different workers just kind of all busying themselves, taking notes and gathering. It's, not the most busy post you've ever heard of, but more than most spits would give attention to, especially considering the population of the spit itself is less than 100 people. So,
Okay. Is there anybody like in charge here, or is this all just volunteers, or is it all word bearers in here?
and you see a, let me think, who would this be? You see a pretty big hulking automaton turn to you, and you hear the kind of gears grinding and clanking as they turn. They probably are like 8 feet tall, just massive. No one's in charge here. We're all volunteers. Yes. Come in. You have posts to drop off?
No, I'm hopefully looking to pick up if there's any work needed.
Always work needed. Where are you headed? North, south, east, west? Any direction needed?
West.
West it is. Wonderful. How much room you got on that ship of yours? We've got quite a few that need to go west.
Ooh, my ship's not the largest, but I can carry some cargo. We've got a cargo bay.
Wonderful. I'll get started arranging that. Oh, you are from that ship that just came into town today. Well, pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Tellus is the name. I've heard you are Captain Vesh.
Oh, wow. Word spreads.
Well,
Tellus,
it's
nice
a
to meet
small
you.
town. Everyone talks. Gossip.
Keep that in mind. Good business for a word bearer.
You have posts to drop off? I'll take that. See if I can find someone heading north, south, east. Well, you wouldn't need it west if you're going west, right? Ha!
Oh, actually, I forgot. I do have a letter. Going east. To Hearthstone Peak.
Hearthstone
anyone going
Peak.
out that way.
Wow. That's
Forgot it's my letter.
ah,
Not business,
yes,
personal,
yes.
I guess.
Oh, we keep it sealed. Don't looky. No.
Of course, I would expect nothing less.
You from Hearthstone Peak, huh? Sun Scraper. Where's your axe and necklace of skulls?
Forgone those for today. Left it on the ship.
No. No. Wow. Wow, that's something. I haven't met a sunscraper in long time. Yeah. Not a lot of letters by sunscrapers. Anyway, I won't be too nosy. Yeah, I'll take that now.
All right. And he hesitantly hands over the letters.
You see, grabs a gratuitously large stamps it, and then puts it in the pile going east. Eastward bound, here we come. Someone will come. Someone's always trying to explore one direction or another. World's a big place, after all. That's what I always say. Yep.
Bigger than anyone would think.
So, what's your mission? Word bearer by profession, or just something you're interested on the side? Side hustle.
No, side hustle. No, this is my calling. This is what I've been meant to do.
Your calling. Oh, noble. Okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
We take that kind of thing very seriously, my people.
Oh, the rumors are true then. Your necklace of skulls and serious about it.
What rumors? What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do I mean?
Just curious what you think of
Oh,
people.
me, I don't think anything. I just hear everything. Every once in a while they send one of you out on some big mission. Always a young guy or gal like you, off somewhere near, far. Very serious. New crew. Sometimes green, sometimes an old dog, but doesn't matter. They send you all just the same off. Sometimes you come back, sometimes not. Right? Greener grass elsewhere, but always serious. Calling, you always say. Beware the sun scrapers, they say. Never know when they might,
Okay. Fair point. That's not me, though. You don't have to worry about that here. I have my mission. I have a letter to deliver. And he pulls out the letter from his pocket, and he says the oath that every word bearer knows. This will be delivered. He puts it back in his sash.
This automatron kind of bows and grabs a pair of glasses, and you're kind of like, why is an automatron wearing glasses? But may I see that? I'll give it back. I promise. I'm not in the business of stealing from kind young men like you.
Of course. He hands it over.
Unknown destination, far out west. Yes. Interesting. Yes. And they go to hand it back. I suppose I should mock you and tell you that it's a fool's errand, but if someone gave you that, it's not the first time you've heard it.
No, it's not. You wouldn't happen to know the name on this letter? Any amount of information would help at this point.
Let me see. And you see them shuffle. Excuse me, as they shove to the back. And you hear a drawer, cabinet shut. And they come out this giant hulking book. Drop it on the counter. Let me see. Yes. Let's see. They... Now, Frank the DM, I need to remember the person on this letter. Zora, right? Is that the name?
Yes, that is the name.
Zora. Yes. They dropped off one letter here, and we routed 10 more over the next... Wow. 10 years. Busy, chronic writer. Lots of letters back home. Surprised we got a word bearer that many times. Shut the book. Yes, I have heard of them. Didn't know them personally, but they were a writer.
Well, that's good to know. If you could just point me towards one of the locations that they went that's westward. I mean, would be good to start my
Open
trail
the
up
book
there.
again. Let's see. Yes. They grab out a piece of paper, start writing locations. Here you go. Got 4 different locations, 2 islands, 2 spits, way out. Actually, this one might be a tall shank. Not sure. Oh well, you'll find out eventually.
Okay. I appreciate the information. I will be back later, probably. Oh, wait. Letters West.
Yes,
Or
letters
yeah.
west. Let me, will take me a few hours to gather them, organize them, and put them in our outbound. We take it very seriously. We don't just hand out letters willy-nilly. We just make sure we know what came through. As you can see, they say, like, poking into the book.
All right.
Yep.
Well, we're going very likely pretty far west, so if there's any messages that need to travel a distance, maybe where someone has put down a good amount of collateral or some sort of reward waiting at the end, we need supplies. So
No, nothing like that on the letters. We got a bounty board in Town Square if you want that, though. But you said you're
Sounds
not
good.
the Necklace of Skulls type, so maybe the selection will be more limited.
okay. Well, like I said, I'll be back later. Thanks for the help.
You don't want to know
us.
all the hot goss?
Oh, was that on the table?
Word bearers love shit talking. What do you think gets me
Hell
through the
yeah.
day?
Well, far be it from me to seal your lips. What do you have for me?
Oh, I just think that Lau is just too much of a stubborn ox. He goes on and on about how this spit is safe all the time, but no way. The next root quake that comes through here is gonna knock us down into the undereaves. I'll tell you what, okay? And he needs to get his act together, get that stick out from his behind, and let us get out of here once and for all. But nope. We've got to have rules and responsibilities and be cautious and take our time. Then my behind gonna end up in some Leviathan's ass crack. Pardon
Okay.
my low sour.
Was that gossip or was that personal grievances?
What are you judging me for? Don't be so judgy.
No, I'm just joking. I appreciate the information. So Lau might be he's on the council, I imagine.
Oh, of course. I was on the council once. Too much work. Not enough goss, honestly. Overrated.
Oh yeah. No, I guess they don't usually give the juiciest bits of gossip to the authority figures in town.
It is good from getting it from the hound's mouth, so to speak.
Well, if I come across any bits of hot goss, I will bring it right back here.
Oh, please. You know, I've been working on a newsletter, and I can't wait till I put out morning edition. It's going to be wonderful. Tellus's Telegram.
Okay. Yeah, You putting out a newspaper every morning?
Well, I tell myself I'm going to, maybe sometime. I'm not that great a writer, see, but eventually. One day.
Well, why? How do you know you're not a good writer?
You want to read my slop? Is that what you're saying?
You know what? I am going to be here for a week. I'm, as of yet, not sure if I'm going to be able to fill up my schedule. If you would like some criticism, I mean, I've read a fair share of letters. I can, I know my grammar.
Well, let me see. What do you speak?
Ooh, low sour.
Yes,
and
yes.
Chthonic.
Chthonic. Okay. Well, I got a few in low sour. I was learning some lyre bite myself, I was trying to be fancy, but I just can't get the rhymes right, It's tricky. I don't know how the minstrels do it, But yeah, I got some slop for you to read. Just let me go home after my shift, and when you come back the next time, I'll have the broadsheets ready for you. All right? Then you can
Sure.
get the real hot goss and not just my personal grievances.
I look forward to it, Tellus. It was very good meeting you.
Good to
And
meet
he's
you
going
too,
to-
Captain Vesh.
He's gonna shake his hand and take his leave. Of
Yeah, his
the
hand
post.
is like almost the size of your arm, so it's like.
Mm-hmm.
You can hear as you're walking off, humming a tune. Skel, what are you up to?
Skel is kind of just meandering around the spit, not sure what to do. Before, he'd always try to find a place to hide or sneak aboard a ship. So he's kind of lost of what to do. He has safety in a ship he doesn't have to stow away. He's here with his shipmates. So he's kind of just like walking through town, like he's got his hands clasped and he's just kind of like meandering and like looking around. This is very not having to be on edge, not having to be on the defensive is very foreign to him. And I think he kind of ends up in whatever the market area would be, wherever the most like commotion is, because he just wants to like kind of blend in.
I feel you. Give me
Yeah.
a sec. I gotta look something up.
Okay.
So there's a name I cannot remember. I want to get it right. Yes, there it is. So you go, and there is a small market, not huge amount of foot traffic, but you can see there's 4 different stalls set up. You can see 2 of them look like they're selling fruits, vegetables, definitely the take from the farms that you saw on the way in. You see another person is selling textiles, leather of different type. It's obviously not like leather in our world, but like the hides of different wild beasts being sold off. And then you see someone just kind of selling trinkets of all different types, almost like what do you call those shops where it's just a bunch of random things here or there.
Like a flea market?
Yeah.
flea market, little
Yeah.
oddity shops, little
Oddities,
thrift,
that's the word. Yeah, kind of like an oddities seller. And
little
there's
odds and ends.
yeah, little odds and ends. And you see, as you're just kind of walking and meandering, these people are set up on. These are like the only semi-permanent structures that aren't made out of just pure sheet metal. It looks like they've managed to cobble together like these kind of wooden carts that like have things hanging from them, and like they kind of extend about like maybe 6 to 10 feet each, like kind of putting wares on display, and then they each have like kind of a cache of things behind them. For the fruit, it's kind of piled in these small wooden boxes, and they're just kind of like having conversations among each other, reading books, just kind of like wandering about. And then you have a few different either individual people or small families just kind of browsing and doing trading with them. For the most part, 2 of them are Aizuesco, which are the large mantis people, wearing very bright colors. And then you have one Zalikre and one Ardent. The Zalikre, the one that's selling the odds and ends, and the Ardent, the one that's selling clothing and textiles. The Aizuesco, the ones that are doing the farm selling. So.
He'd go up to the Aizuesco, the farm, or the farm goods, produce. Are what they're farming, is it a normality in the Wildsea? Is it like
It
are
is
apples-
normal but rare. So farming is, there are farms throughout the sea, but not everyone has the safety or the space to do it, and you can't really farm on a spit because the vegetation doesn't support it, and you saw that the farm is outside. So most spits are not supported by their own farm. They trade over distance. So it is normal but rare.
Okay. He'll walk up to this stall. What are you selling?
And at first you see them like look at you, and then they're like, oh, yes, low sour. Been a while since I've been speaking it. Yes.
What do you speak?
You speak brass tongue?
No.
That's okay. Hello, pleased to meet you. You need some fruit, vegetables. We've got a little bit of meat, but not much.
I like meat.
Let me see.
We can eat vegetables, but we prefer meat.
Oh, yes. I've met Zalikre, who do eat vegetables, but fair enough. Everyone has preferences, yes. Well, let me see. They go rummaging around in like one of the baskets. Yes, I've got well, it's salted jerky. Smells it. I'm not actually sure what this was, but it smells okay. Meat. I kind of shrug. Sorry, not a meat eater myself, so I don't actually know.
That is okay. I would like 3 portions of that salted meat and 1 portion of vegetables.
Well, wonderful. Let's enter negotiations, friend. What have you got to trade for it?
I have... And he'll reach down into his little satchel that's on his waist. I have... Let me see, what do I have? And he pulls out a vial of a green viscous fluid. I have venom extract.
Deadly?
In small quantities can be used as spice. It tingles the mouth, so I'm told.
May I test this theory?
Sure.
You see, they grab a piece of fruit and like, could you just put a dab, just a dab on this, please?
Just a dab. Would you like me to roll to put a dab of venom on this piece
No,
of fruit?
I would not
Okay.
like you
Just
to.
a dab
It's
of
okay.
venom.
And
Casually.
and Skel will just the tiniest little just drop smear on the piece of fruit.
And then as soon as you do it, you see the mandibles open. Kick.
Use in moderation.
Yeah. I could find a use for that. Best case, got some spicy dinner for the youngins and maybe a prank or two. Worst case, well, you know, someone always needs killing around here. That's a joke. That's a joke. Joke. Just a bit of foreigner humor.
I have been told small children, the sick, or the elderly should avoid using it.
They should, but often they like trouble.
I have warned you. It is toxic venom, of course.
My friend, if I may offer unsolicited advice, understood. I know, warning accepted, but you don't seem like a people person.
I'm not. I like enclosed dark spaces.
Has anyone told you about the smokehouse yet?
See his head tilt. Smoke house?
Yes. Not the best one, but we do have one. Speaking of poisons, people like to poison every now and again. Dark
I have
places.
imbibed in my past.
Well, once we have transacted this transaction, perhaps you should go. Take the edge off. Relax a little bit. Become a social person. Meet a friend. A good friend, maybe.
Maybe I will take my friends there.
Oh, right. You're from Captain Vesh's ship. Yes.
The spirit route, yes.
Spirit Root. That's a good, strong name. Spirit Root. And you see, like, he's translating it into a few languages out loud. Yes, good name. Good name. Well, I am happy to trade you 3 pieces of jerky. 1 fruit.
And he will cork the venom extract and hand it over.
A good trade. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Well,
Good trade, mate.
can't be storing this, so, can you, watch my cart? I gotta go drop off some poison at home. Yeah, sure. Don't steal anything while I'm gone.
I wouldn't think of it.
Well,
I am not a thief.
the smokehouse is down there to the left in that alley. It's not illegal. It's not even necessarily frowned upon, but we don't want the young little gremlins around here to start too early. You know, one imbibement for an Aizuesco is a deadly venom to a gal. Gotta be careful, especially with the young ones, like you said.
The babies must be protected.
You are serious, aren't you?
Yes.
Very serious man. Serious. Okay. Maybe
I will
we won't.
take.
No, you go ahead.
I will take the portions of meat and one portion of vegetables and return to the ship. After, I will investigate this smokehouse.
Well, fair enough. You know, I wish that I was able to communicate a little better with you, friend. You seem like you'd be a hoot and knock, but I don't speak it, so... Well. Until
You
next
should
time.
learn.
Oh. I always found the... a little disturbing, you know?
Interesting. You have the anatomy for proper knock speaking. The mandibles.
Yes, just, well, didn't grow up with it. Sometimes we grow up away from our home culture.
That is true.
I notice how you not glancing at a certain one of these stalls.
I do not get along with other Zelacrae.
Your life is your life, my friend. Well, I don't know if I'll ever get to know you well enough to be friends, but all the same, I wish you well. And I hope that your friends, Vesh, Captain Vesh, and the others, have a wonderful time at the smokehouse with the fruit and the meat. And I will enjoy offing someone or giving someone a spicy soup.
And Skel will take the meat and vegetable in both of his hands, and then with his third hand, he will put out his hand to shake.
And they will reach out, shake as well. Pleased to meet you, sir. I hope you have a great stay in Rusttown. Come back if you need any more food.
It is good to know where sustenance can be found.
Wise words, wise words.
And Skel will turn and he will glance over at the Zelacrae at the other booth and promptly just like as he's turning to leave, he will look towards them and then just bow his head and walk away.
Ah, it's like the thing where you look at your crush but then immediately walk away.
Exactly.
Excellent. And you see they're kind of like holding up a necklace to the light and just kind of looking at it. They notice you, and then they're just kind of like, yeah, and keep doing what they're doing.
And Skel will start walking back towards the spirit route with 4 portions of food.
Say that covers a lot of day 1, but there's still time left. I think eventually you all would rendezvous back after Visha has done her prognosis on the injured people. Vesh has picked up or dropped off letters and is going back. And Aizuesco has investigated things. I'd say maybe you all arrive at different times, but everyone needs to eat somewhere. And you hear the loud banging and woodwork and metalwork going on your ship, but home is home, and I think you'd all find yourselves together eventually.
And Skel goes up to each one of you. Vesh, he hands you some of this salted meat. Visha, he hands you some of this salted meat. And as he gets to Aizuesco, he changes hands, and from under his kind of jacket thing, his third hand hands you a fruit. No salt on this one.
She nods with a big smile on her face, and she graciously accepts.
I do not know if you eat this fruit, but it was not salted.
It is already in her mouth.
I am glad you are enjoying that. Visha,
Mm-hmm.
did you heal the injured people?
I did. I set at least 3 limbs, and I fixed a cough, and I pulled a piece. I put a nail from someone's nose, like a rusted nail. It was quite. It was quite gross.
And
How did it get there?
Vesh, like, I just picture Vesh, like, nodding, like, oh my god, horrible.
I think they fell into a scrap pile. I think. They said they just woke up and one day they had a horrible pain in their nose.
Oof. Ugh.
I don't know how one gets something like that up there. Skel, where did you get this? This is really good.
from the market.
You went into the market.
Yes.
Did you have fun?
It was interesting.
Is that good?
Different.
A good different?
Yes.
Good. All right. Well, that's lovely. Then you had a good day.
I am not sure what beast the meat comes from.
Oh, that's all right. And what kind of fruit did you get, Aizuesco? Was it good? It looked yummy.
Enjoyable.
Oh.
Yes.
Good.
Right.
What did you get up to today?
Conversations. Good ones.
Oh, that's so lovely. It sounds like everybody had a really good day. Vesh, did you have a good day?
I did. I did a little bit of scouting around town, talking to people, talking to the other word bearers here at the post, trying to find out where there's a need for us because, you know, if these last few days leading up to this port town have taught me anything, it's that I was woefully undersupplied for this trip, and I think we need to, we're going to need to trade. Unfortunately, we don't have very much to trade, except for our services. So that's what I plan to do this week while we're here.
I'm doing what I can.
Well, you're doing a lot. You're paying for the ship. So that's number one important thing. But we need supplies for this trip. You know, we need nets, rigging, rope, like anything to make the journey a little easier while we're out there.
What do you have in mind?
There is a job board in town, so that's one thing. We can go ahead and take a look at that, see if anybody has any jobs that need doing. But also, I'm going to go talk to the council members and see if they would like maybe some help surveying the status of this spit. I keep saying it wrong. Apparently, it's not on the most solid of foundation. I'm sure you've all felt it wobble around as we're walking on the sheet metal.
It is unsturdy, yes.
Well, I was thinking of maybe climbing down on the underrigging of this location and seeing if I could give a good survey to the engineers here. They might need that, if they're willing to trade for it, of course.
Why would you risk going into the thrash?
It's work that needs to be done. If it needs doing, someone has to do it. And we need supplies, right?
But it is not your home.
No, it's not. That's true. But, you know, this ship and is my home while I'm not home. And as far as I'm concerned, this crew might as well be my family. And I need to take care of my home and my family. Right? So, if someone's willing to...
Do not take this task upon yourself alone, Vesh. There is a fine line between being brave and being foolish.
Understood.
I trust you will navigate this properly.
I will. I'm hoping to convince one of you two fine folks on this crew to help me. I would invite you as well, Visha, but you are quite busy at the clinic.
All right, fine.
I can climb.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, I will talk to the council and we'll see if they're willing to pay for it, because if not, then it's a moot point anyway.
Then I suppose I will stay with Visha.
Oh, good.
That
I'll have.
amenable?
Yes. So I have company. And it might be useful to have another set of hands for me. If you don't mind,
She
I can
shakes her head
teach you.
no.
I can teach you what
Like-
I know.
A learning experience.
Yes.
Interesting.
And we can talk too. About whatever.
Whatever. Yes. Interesting.
Like nails
I-
and screws up noses.
Her face kind of like scrunches a bit when you say screws up noses, as if it like gives her a little bit of an ick.
I am not convinced by that statement, but I am convinced nonetheless. I will stay with you.
Yay. Okay.
Well, we should probably get rest for tomorrow. And you'll see that Vesh has not actually eaten his food. He slips it into his pouch I'm going to go ahead and get a quick exercise in if anybody wants to join me, but then I guess I'll see you all tomorrow. Skel will go find the council tomorrow if you'd like to go with me, or I can just find you after when I'm done.
I had nothing to do anyway.
Okay. Sounds like a plan then.
What kind of exercise are you doing?
Oh, push-ups, sit-ups, squats, pull-ups. I like to climb the mast up and down a few times, do a couple laps. That's a fun one.
I'll go with you.
Okay. Great. Awesome. Nobody,
I was informed that Rust Town has a smokehouse.
What is that?
Oh.
Yes. They smoke mushrooms.
Oh,
Oh. Is that that's you want to go out for a night out, Skel?
Give me 1 second.
Cal gets nervous.
No.
1 second. Real.
I want to find because there is a proper name.
Ooh.
There we go. It is. Oh, thought it was something. It's just a shroom hookah. I thought it was I thought I had some fancy name.
a shruka.
A shruka, yeah. I thought
A
that's
shruka.
Yeah, Shruka.
Love that for us.
They take exotic funguses and put them in a device that's called a hookah, and you breathe in the smoke. It is very popular among Zelacray.
Oh. Is this something that I would be familiar with? Like, are there smokehouses and
Yeah, there's smokehouses. Not everywhere, but they're common enough.
Okay.
The reason that smokehouses exist and are normalized is because open flame is heavily frowned upon, if not outright banned, in most towns. So they have to have dedicated smokehouses that are fully enclosed for people to actually smoke. Some people, you've heard of sailors that choose to smoke on their ships, but that's usually regarded as being wildly irresponsible.
If you'd like to go out for a night on the town scale, I'm not going to say no to that.
You would join me.
Of course.
I would try it.
Okay. It
Aizuesco,
could
do you want to go?
be fun.
I suppose I can attend, yes.
Yay. Skel, that's a wonderful plan. How did you find out?
The food vendor told me about it.
Oh,
I
Yeah.
traded him venom for your food.
do you produce venom? Is that appropriate to ask?
Some Zelacray can. We can choose to or not. It was something I acquired before I joined with you.
So you don't make yours?
No.
Because you can't.
I could if I wanted.
But it doesn't feel nice.
It is a tedious process.
Oh.
You only get a drop of venom per spider. To fill a vial would take hours.
That is a lot of time.
And can be uncomfortable.
That's a good reason not to. Well, since you gave up venom for the food, we should definitely do what you want tonight.
It could be fun.
Exactly. You're learning what the word means.
Yes.
All right. Well, Vesh, you're going to skip your exercise because we're going to the smokehouse.
Oh, I'm just gonna get a few quick pull-ups in, and he goes on the door frame. And he starts
Pulling
pulling himself up.
Let me pump real quick. 1 minute.
You could jog there. Do high knees.
Good idea. I will. And he starts
Lunge.
high-stepping out the door. You guys ready?
Yes.
I am not sure if you have stretched properly beforehand.
I stretched earlier.
Doing high steps as he's
Yes.
running in
Little
place.
high
It's just high-stepping.
I will show you where it was directed of me.
Okay.
Do you all want to go to the smokehouse now or after a break? Just asking because somehow it is already an
Yeah, we're
hour
almost
and a
done,
half in.
right?
Crazy.
We could break first.
Okay.
Yeah, I think break.
Okay. We are going
Break
to
to the
be
smokehouse.
back. Thank you. Wow, that was so much delicious RP. I didn't even realize. I
It
looked down. It
was.
was 7:30 somehow.
Delicious meal.
So we're going to be back in 10 or 15 minutes. Hope you all stretch your legs, drink water, remember to hydrate, and come back with us, and we will have a party night at the smokehouse and then the continuation of our quest. So see you all very, very soon.
See you in a bit.
See you soon.
Now we're on.
We
Now we're on.
live.
It was the first time I was actually bringing us back at 0, and I went to the wrong scene twice. You know, it's just
See, whoopsie.
production
just
woes.
frank things.
Just
Just frank
frank things. You know, it's TDing is hard. You know, the professionals that do this for their job, they need a raise. Thank you all for joining us. We're having a great time. If this is
Having
your
a
first
good
time,
time.
welcome. I would love if you followed the stream, and I would love it even more if you joined our Discord, discord.gg/magicrpg. It's the best place you can keep up with us. If you want to talk about goblin cleanup, satisfactory, supermarket together, or deadlock, we've been doing that a lot. Would love to indoctrinate people into any one of these cults or all of them together.
Please.
It would be great. Also, hi Brito, nice to see you. Haven't seen you on the stream in a while, but big fan as always. And if you would like to support our stream and help us get more wonderful artwork, Wild Tips is the command in chat to learn how to do that and what you can do. If you like those letters that we had during the break, you too can write one to the crew, as I have been. So that is a lot of fun. Finally, we have The Curse of the House of Rookwood coming back tomorrow. Victorian Gothic Bad People Doing Bad Things to Each Other show. And then we have our new show, our Cosmere live play Dying Storms. Bring that back up. That is going to be starting in 2 weeks. Jeez, so soon. So that's going to be a lot of fun for that show. Yeah, if you would like to support the artwork for that, same thing, same command. Who is running this, Rondo? Craigums is running Dying Storms, actually. So I'm helping him with a lot of the world building, the lore, because for some reason Craig has imposter syndrome and thinks that he's a bad GM. It's just
When
pure
he's
nonsense.
one of the best ever.
He just needs, some confidence. Craig is awesome. I know he was watching earlier. Craig, if you hear this, you're awesome. Don't have imposter syndrome. You're a great
Yeah, Craig, don't talk
storyteller.
about our friend like this.
Yeah, it's not like
Craig,
he
you're the best.
talks about Cosmere all the time or anything. Surely him and I haven't talked for hours and hours about it. Wait, Rito, thank you. Aw,
Thank you, friend.
that's
Oh.
very nice.
Thank you, Burrito.
Appreciate
Do
it.
you want to name an NPC?
There's a few NPCs that you can name actually that didn't get named this episode, and a few more that you're probably about to meet at the smokehouse, which is where we are going next. Like I said, a little bit of trolliness is good, but honestly, you can type it in the chat or you can DM me on Discord if you have my Discord. If you're not in our Discord, I think it might be on Discord, but you can also just type it in the chat. Just don't name them like Bodie McBoatface. A little bit trolly is okay. Max Trolley will just request new submission. All right, let's get into it. You all head down the narrow streets of Rusttown and find the only building in the town that you can see that isn't just made out of sheet metal, but is instead made out of stone. If you could imagine an igloo, but made out of stone and a little bit taller, probably like 12 feet tall by about 12 feet wide, with a small chimney emanating smoke at the top. And you can see that the door is also stone. It's pretty firm up and has a giant handle that looks like you have to manually pry open. And there is just a small sign, wooden sign that's like stuck in the ground next to it, stuck in the floor next to it, that just says Smokehouse, literally written with like paint.
So, Skel, this is something you're into? You familiar with a good smokehouse?
It is custom among the Zelacrae.
Any customs you want to share? Like, is there any ritual to it? Anything we need to know? I've actually never been inside one.
It is quite simple. You take the pipe that is connected to the device, and you breathe in the smoke.
Okay.
That's it.
Let's do it.
You
Be
go.
wary.
Oh,
There
go ahead.
are different mushrooms that are burnt.
Okay. Which kind should we get?
The person inside can tell you. There are different strengths.
Okay.
I'll try one of each.
Okay, Captain Vesh.
As you get close, you hear like echoing muffled voices similar to you would hear in like a Scandinavian style sauna. It sounds like two people inside. You go and you like try the handle and it's actually really heavy. You really have to kind of put your back into it. You open and you see smoke kind of spill out. And it's like, whoa, come on in, guys. Don't let all the air out.
Oh, I don't think there's any air in here.
No, there's lots of air, but come on. You're letting all the heat out. Get in here.
All right, inside. And he's gonna pull the door closed behind him.
And you see, sitting there, it's kind of in a circle. and you see there are two shirtless men. One of them is an ardent, and the other one is a
An
Mothrin.
Ectus. Oh no. I
So
wanted a
Mothrin.
shirtless Ectus.
You know what? It is an Ectus. It's a shirtless
Yeah.
Ectus just sitting there, needles out, and like. But
Needles
in
out.
addition to that, you see that one of them has like a giant hookah, and there's a few other hookahs just kind of sitting on the bench, and it's just in a circle around. But in the center, you can see there's a small fire pit, and to your surprise, you see on top of the fire pit is a rack of ribs.
Oh, it is that kind of smokehouse.
It's a smokehouse. The
Hey,
wraparound.
hey guys, come on in.
Are you the owner of this fine establishment, sir?
Owner? No owners here, man. Just come on in, have a smoke, have a little grub.
Sure. Are you? I mean, we didn't bring any of our own mushrooms.
Oh, no problem, man. Just come on in. Just vibe with us. Vibe.
It is customary for the captain of the ship to sit down first.
Ah. Sure, I can do that.
You like smoking, Captain?
I've never done it before. Sounds interesting.
Cool. Yeah. Have a smoke. Cut off a rib. Just tell me about your life.
Yeah, sure.
Where are you coming from? Where are you going?
Well, you know what? And he's gonna take a seat next to the rack of ribs, and he's gonna pull a piece of rib off. Well, that's a different story for all of us. I come from Hearthstone Peak, and he's gonna take a big bite of the ribs. He's pretty hungry, having not eaten the food before.
Considering the bad cooking that all of you have done in the past few days, this is delicious. Just divine. It tastes like slow roasted pork rib. It's to die for.
No, my rat mule's good.
Frank.
How dare you?
I was gonna say, Frank, I feel like Aizuesco's offended by that. What a real good charge into those pinwolf steaks. I'm just saying.
That wolf steak, amazing.
Was lacking some flavor, but you know,
Not her
it's
fault.
okay.
No.
She didn't
I
know you couldn't
definitely-
eat salt.
That's true.
Vesh definitely butchered your fine charring. Brought the quality down on that meal.
Yeah, man. Tell us, where are you from? Yeah. Where are you from? Where are you going?
I'm not sure how much there is to tell. I'm a word bearer. I'm from Hearthstone Peak, and I have to make a journey. Gosh, I'm not even sure where. I just know that it's very far out west. I'm
Whoa.
gonna try and
that's
see
so
and explore as much as I
metal,
can along the
man.
way.
Yeah, so metal. Yeah. You got real character in those eyes.
And while Vesh is talking to these two proprietors of this smokehouse, Skel will go and prepare one of the hookahs that is on the side.
My friend here's from the desert, but me, I'm a local, born and raised here in Rusttown, man, just vibing, being one with the stone.
Oh, you were born here?
Born and raised, yeah.
Wow. Are there a lot of people that are from here? I always kind of
Nah,
assumed this felt
man.
like more of a stop, a rest stop.
Oh, well, you gotta have locals to have a town, you know?
That's true.
True.
Don't you ever find a place you just want to stay there?
No. I guess not.
And at this point, Skel will come back with one of the ornate hookahs, and you see at the bottom is a container of water, and there are 2 purple mushrooms on the top, and they've started to eat, and there's a little ember already going, and he'll put it next to you, Vesh. I would start with a small inhale, Captain.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, you go first.
Go easy on it. You never know what kind of journey you're gonna take when you're riding the mushrooms.
Oh, all right. Is that normal, Skel? Is this all? Whatever. All right.
This- This is normal, yes.
Okay. And you said just inhale, right?
And then exhale.
Yeah. As he's saying this, he's already holding it in.
That's
Oh,
it.
no.
Breathe deep, yeah.
Oh, he's going to die.
Nah, man, little shrooms never killed no one. Well, unless
That
they
was
do.
that was a very big one.
I didn't think it would. I thought it would go slower.
It is
Oh.
fresh.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That burns. That burns.
Well, you're a
Okay.
big guy.
Once
Maybe
I
it'll-
saw a cow try to smoke himself once. That was a real bad idea.
Oh my god.
Aizuesco's eyes go big wide when you say that.
Yeah.
All right.
And Skel will put out one of his hands for the pipe.
I'm gonna watch Skel do it. He seems like a professional.
And he will take it and he will put the tip under his mask. And at this point, you might think, does he even breathe? He's 1,000 spiders in a trench coat.
Skel,
And
how are you doing that?
and you kind of see like his whole body kind of just like waves of his body. And as that happens, you see smoke starting pouring out of all like the tiny openings of cloth in his entire body. As like you come to realize his entire body is filling up with smoke to make sure every spider is imbibing in the shroom hookah,
The Shruka.
the shruka. And he will sit down next to Captain Vesh.
My name's Youngblood, and this here is Needle.
Is Youngblood?
Thank you, Brito, for naming this NPC.
My god! Yeah! The Youngblood? Oh,
Oh man.
Perfect.
That's
amazing no notes.
great. Was Youngblood and what? I'm sorry. I
A
didn't even hear the
needle.
other name. I got stuck on Youngblood.
Needle.
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 Okay.
I
Okay.
am Skel.
Vesh.
I'm Visha.
Wow, you guys got some great names.
Aizuesco, introduce yourself.
She gives you tiny nudge.
Oh. It has been requested that I give you my name. I am Aizuesco. You may call me Aizuesco.
This is my
Well-
friend Aizuesco.
You've got a lot of, like, clogging up that that chakra. I think you just need to let go of all that hate, all of that stress. Just breathe it out. Be one with the stone.
I respectfully decline. I will not be one with the stone, and I will continue to clog my chakra, as you called it.
Oh, well, that's
What?
okay. Do you want some meat? We got a lot of meat here for travelers like yourself.
With respect, I will accept that offer, yes.
And she begins to move. She's going for the food.
Does it have salt on it?
She can't have
Oh,
salt.
salt. It probably does, so hold on 1 second. And you see, you didn't even know this was possible, but Youngblood will stand up and, move the stone off of beneath where he's sitting. And you see him, bend over and grab, another half rack of ribs and, move it over and then put that over the fire pit in the center. It's not gonna taste very good without the seasoning, but if you're one of those saltless, salt sensitivity people, I got you.
The flavor will not be a concern. Thank you for concerning yourself with the flavor.
You gotta have flavor in life.
Well, that I agree with. We all have our different tastes, though, and he reaches for another rib. So what is this about chakras? I've never. What is that?
Oh, you get all that negative energy right here, and it blocks all your positive vibes.
Oh, is this like a new medicine or something that I haven't heard of?
Medicine for your soul.
Oh. We should just
Frank is
yeah.
too good at this, by the way.
I know.
Well, I have.
She kind of looks at Vesh.
It has been a while since I've read a medical book. Maybe this is new? Yes.
I don't know. Is it new? Is this new? She's an old soul.
Old as the waves itself from the old times. Just gotta be one with the stone. Breathe it out.
Is this? Are you saying this is pre-V technology?
Yeah, as old as the waves, older still.
Yep, that absolutely catches Aizuesco's attention,
That's cool.
but she keeps it cool for now.
You keep mentioning the stone. What stone?
The
It
stone.
is all metal.
No.
You are referring to the room.
Yeah, the stone, man.
One with the stone. You see Skel look around. This does bring me comfort.
That's it.
May I have one of your ribs?
Absolutely, man. Chow
Yes.
down. Make yourself
Skel will
comfortable.
go over and take off a rib. And like before, pulls off little pieces and you can see it just kind of going into somewhere.
Oh.
Visha, do you want this? I'm not sure if it will work in your current state.
I can try.
I think mechanic-wise,
I can't
Momo,
breathe.
Visha could choose whether this affected them or not, because you are immune to hallucinations, mesmerics, and mental
Yes.
compulsions. But if you would like to
Oh.
ignore that, I'm sure you could ignore that. But you cannot have it forced upon you.
I will do it to participate, but I have an even more fun plan.
I
Watch.
am intrigued.
Okay. Just watch and you'll see what I mean.
And she'll take the little reed and she will, breathe it in and out. And she'll look at Youngblood and Needle.
Who we are kidnapping after we leave.
Oh yeah, I need you to know they're coming on the ship with us. And she kind of exhales and
I think it's actually working. I think I'm becoming one with the stone.
I feel
and she will go like she's gonna like essentially disapparate. Like she will become
that's
a little bit invisible.
metal. This chick is crazy.
Sorry to correct, but I think it is not quite metal. Metal does not change properties to a gaseous state this way.
I like you, Aizuesco. You're sciencey. Yeah. It's not really metal. It's a metaphor. Metaphorically metal.
What does the metaphor mean?
Metaphoric?
It's
Was metaphoric the thing you were going for?
oh man, you're funny. I like this one. Yeah. Since you're so clever, maybe you can settle a debate for us. Yeah, we were having a little bit of an argument before you came in here. So, would you rather be stuck in a cannibalistic tall shank for a year, or have to ride a Leviathan down to the darkness under eaves, but you could come back in a week?
Sorry, what's a long shank?
A tall shank. A tall shank is one of those, it's like a tall tree that protrudes even like a mile or two above the thrash.
Ah, okay.
Very isolated, but civilizations are known to live up there.
So, no, go ahead.
It was Youngblood and Needle asking Aizuesco this?
Yes, but they not
Yes.
Got it.
directly only at Aizuesco. I'm sure they would accept commentary from the group.
Skel would look at Aizuesco for their answer.
The
I do want to
options once again.
Would you rather live on a tall shank for a year or
Done
ride
that
a
already.
Leviathan down to the darkness under eaves, but you could come back in a week?
I haven't done that one, so I think I would choose that one to do in the choice of would you rather.
Wow. That is metal. You are metal.
They
That's just
have
enough.
metal in their arm.
Wow.
Aizuesco, you are metal.
I accept this as a compliment. Yes, I accept your compliment.
I think it was one.
I would choose the tall shank. That sounds peaceful and quiet.
That's what I keep telling him. I spent a while at the tall shank. It was, well, they got some clever ideas up there. I don't know, man. Like, cannibals, though. Lots of cannibals up there. Not all cannibals, yeah, but some of them are cannibals.
And I imagine you find out too late when they are.
That's what I've been saying.
Yeah.
Look, tall shanks have some oddities, but not all of them are cannibals.
What is wrong with cannibalism?
Skel,
What?
you can't eat other people.
It is frowned upon in most societies. It is. I believe,
Wait.
at least.
So if a Zelicray eats a normal spider, it's okay?
In Zelicray culture, cannibalism is nature. Cannibalism happens every clutch. The strong devour the weak. It is our way of life.
Whoa, metal.
Well, Skel, if you died, I wouldn't eat you. Don't worry. Instead,
if you
I
were
would.
stronger than me, you would have every right.
No, I would build you a very sweet little grave at sea. I'd put you somewhere dark and damp like you like. And that way, you would rest in a place that you liked for the rest of your life. Well, unlife. Afterlife.
That seems nice.
Or you'll come back like me.
As you say that, you can see in his, body language, because he doesn't have a face technically, that philosophical. He's never thought about what a anchored Zelicray would be, because in Zelicray custom, the hive mind that is Skel, how would that work?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah. Well, it's not that scary, I can tell you that.
I am not afraid. I've just never thought of that before.
I don't think most people consider that as an option. That's not strange.
Sometimes I wonder about life after death. And then I think, well, I don't even know what life is really like. So, one problem at a time,
That's very true.
Maybe it would help if you went and explored other places outside of Rusttown. Have you ever been outside of the Spit?
One time I was gonna go out on the sea, but to be honest, it's so much green out there. I'm just comfortable where I am. But Vesh, that's a good idea. Maybe one day when I'm done being one with the stone, I can be one with the wave.
Well, if we're in town, let us know. We'll book you a ride.
Yeah,
I've been
you could
telling
come
you,
with
young
us.
blood. Lots of stuff out there. Yeah.
Well, you could always come see it. We have a ship.
Oh yeah, a ship. I heard the horn earlier.
Mm-hmm.
There's probably different types of mushrooms out there too. Different stone smokehouses that you could become one with. Expand your smoky horizons.
Yeah.
Come on
Yeah.
with the green.
Youngblood, speaking of expanding horizons, you have some pre-V artifacts. I wonder out loud if you have encountered others interested in said artifacts or perhaps even trading them.
Oh, you must be talking about that shit from a few days ago. Yeah, they were some real squares. Yeah, they were trading, asking all about the pre-Vs. There's a guy in the shop who has some pre-V stuff. He might know who was asking about it.
I wonder less about who was asking and more about what they were looking for.
Oh, I don't know, but the Zelicray in the market, they know if anyone was selling pre-V, that's who gave them the hookup for it.
Zelicray in the market. I think I have a conversation to have with them. I will do this as soon as I am able.
No rush though, right? Have your ribs should be done by now.
I suppose a small delay will not cause an issue.
You know, I might want to see that ship of yours. Not now, but maybe tomorrow.
Well, it's not going anywhere. Not yet.
You broke your ship?
It needs repairs. It's not broken.
Oh man, that blows.
Captain Vesh is a fine captain. Breaking the ship was not his fault.
Could have happened to anybody. And I'm sure it does. Your mechanics, your rattle hands are busy, it seems.
You're in good hands. Griff will take care of you. He always takes care of us. Yeah, good guy, though.
And Skel will take the hookah again and do the same thing. And you'll see the smoke coming out of his shoulders and his torso, and it's as if there's a fire inside of him that's escaping this way instead of out of his mouth.
Are you okay, Skel? Is that normal?
Is what normal?
You have smoke pouring out of your orifice.
It is normal, yes.
Okay, I'm just checking.
I do not have lungs.
Oh.
So
Oh.
the smoke fills the cavity.
I never thought about it like that. I guess, do spiders have... So they don't have
The
lungs?
spiders breathe, don't they?
We have an organ within each of us that breathes, but not an organ like Ardence.
Oh,
Each member of us gets an equal share of the smoke.
oh, that's very nice of you. Everybody gets it.
It is important that we are one. If
Skel,
we are not one, we do not function.
you know, if people were more like you, Skel, and society was, I think we'd be pretty happy.
If people were more like me, society would be extinct.
No, not in that way.
You know, in a way, the Sunscrapers are kind of like you, Skel. You know, we all work towards a common goal. We all are one community trying to do our best to uplift each other, to make each other better. Is that not what you're doing?
You just reside in one body.
Making each other better.
Yeah.
I mean, as a group, as one individual, together you are far stronger than any individual spider would be.
Interesting. I would like to learn more about where you two come from.
You know, maybe we'll visit it sometime.
Yes.
Aizuesco. Would you like a rib? Unsalted.
I feel like you look over and she's got one like already in hand.
Oh,
She's twin fisting. She's got two of them
Hell
already.
yeah.
she's a sneaky one.
Well, those ones are just for you.
Visha, what Captain Vesh has enjoyed the hookah. Aizuesco has their ribs. What do you want?
I'm very happy for the company, actually. I didn't get a lot of that before, so this is very nice.
Company.
Yes. Other people to talk to and be around. Where I lived, I kind of lived outside of town, where we're from, up on a high hill, on a peak that overlooks a lot of the town. It's a cliffside.
Like an outcast?
Yeah, a little bit like that. And that's where I lived after my journey.
I thought you said that your journey will bring you glory. That's why Captain Vesh is on his journey.
It brought me personal glory.
I understand.
I had a very nice cottage up there with a very large garden and lots of medicinal herbs, and people would come up every once in a while and I would treat them there. Like I do in our ship.
And in Rusttown.
And in Rusttown.
Bijan, this would sound familiar to you.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a house there anymore, though. But there is a very high peak
Oh.
with some stone slabs that look a little bit like an anvil.
Oh. I never put. You're Visha.
Yeah,
No,
duh.
no.
It's my name.
No. Visha's anvil. I just put it together. There's an outcropping on high up on the peak,
Yeah.
where It's called Visha's anvil. It sort of looks like an anvil, and honestly, I don't know why it's named that, but I guess that's named after you.
I don't know why they would choose an anvil.
You are not a rattle. Doctors don't use anvils, do they?
No.
But perhaps someone who built a ship and wanted people to remember their sibling would. They mayhaps would want to do that, don't you think?
Just kind of sit there
Yo.
for a second, like a.
Your brother. You said your brother made the spirit root, did you not?
I did. He did all kinds of stuff like that. He was very good at tinkering and whatnot. Rattle. Maybe it was him.
You know, Shayla and I used to spend a lot of time out on Visha's anvil.
That's
It
where I
was kind
used
of
to
our
live.
spot.
Huh. Is there still all the herbs that grow wild there?
Yes, lots of herbs.
Good. Those. My goodness, they've survived so long.
I thought
must
your
be.
bird's name was Tyndall. Who is Shale?
Yes,
Oh.
who is Shale?
Just a friend from back home. Just a close friend.
What kind of friend?
Just the normal kind.
You sure?
Why? I'm very certain. Yes.
Like a.
Like a
Like a friend?
girlfriend?
Yes, young blood, like that.
Okay. Now you're sounding like my mother. No.
Oh,
Not a girlfriend. Just a friend. We've known each other since, gosh, we were yay high. I mean, just close friends.
yeah. Okay. Fine.
Visha's Anvil. That is a strong name.
That's a good name. He was always good at naming things. He did name the ship. Well, I would love if we could maybe stop by a library, if those are still around. I guess it has been 200 years. And I would love to read maybe about some of this if it's been written.
Oh wait, no, never mind. Sorry.
No
Oh.
library in this bit, but there.
That would be
I can
amazing.
tell you about a library.
Oh! Because catching up on 200 years of history would be great.
I'll draw a map. There's a library to the south of here.
South of here, and he's gonna pull out his Junction Network book, and I don't have this in my book. Where exactly? This is a port town, a spit.
An island. Maybe several days a week away. Should still be there. It was an island, not a spit.
I know that you haven't been on the ship for a while, but there is a large amount of books in a side room. Because we have a research motif in our ship. that has
We
a
do!
library.
Hey.
Hey, Lamau.
I haven't actually found that yet.
I
It's
just saw it
it's so-
today, and
it's so funny because it's like this has been my ship for like 2 years or something.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Like, oh right, the ship's
We're-
library. I didn't even.
we're a
I didn't even
research
think
vessel.
about that. Yeah.
All right. Dude, the Shruka is hitting him.
The shriek is hitting.
I totally. There's Shruka hits hard. I'll
You
take
became one with
another
the
puff.
stone.
You're one with the stone now. All
It
your
is
worries
behind.
left behind. Yeah.
it's behind the workhorse in the cargo bay.
Okay.
It looks like it hasn't been opened in some time.
Well, it wasn't there when I was on the ship last, so it must be new.
Well, probably something Gossamer added when he was on board with me.
Who's Gossamer?
Old mentor. Taught me
Nice.
everything I know about being a word bearer.
Did Gossamer run the ship before you?
He did. Yes.
Interesting name.
It's good.
Lots of new names coming in to my purview, I see.
I know.
Feel free to share some of your own.
Yes, it's
I
your
would-
turn.
I would rather not.
Oh.
Oh. We both say that at the same time and look
Oh.
at each other.
Yeah, I'm like, oh.
Okay.
She makes a point to look away from you when you ask.
Well, you can share whenever you're ready. Luckily, we have lots of time.
Yeah, all the time in the world.
Oh. Maybe not. I heard, and he's kind of out of it now also. I heard that this place might sink right into the underbrush.
Oh, no.
Yeah, well, that's what they say. This is my home, the only place I ever been, you know? Just couldn't bear to leave it.
That doesn't, freak you out a little bit?
Nah, man, not when I'm one with the stone. Life just happens, you know? We're all just along for the ride.
Yeah. Sometimes longer.
Well. I don't know if I want to take that ride all the way down. A few levels.
That's how we got on the topic, man. Riding the Leviathan down to the Underease.
Oh, that's
So
right.
this was not a hypothetical. You are interested in actually doing it.
Everything's a hypothetical till it happens.
Real? Big if true?
There's a tall shank not that far, westward. I was talking about it. Went there when I was immigrating. Youngblood wasn't having it so much. Like I said, cannibals.
We intend on saving your Rust Town.
Well, doing what we can, maybe. For compensated for it.
Wow, that's a big help. You know, I think that Lau and Griff would love your help.
Well, I'm going to talk to them tomorrow. You have any mead?
Oh, not here, but we got some in the town, yeah. do you want to take a break?
I don't know. Is it safe to leave this unattended?
Yeah, no one's robbing no one around here. We're a safe community.
Well, I will defer to my crew. Anybody want anything to drink?
I am okay without it.
If there is any Krezerin available, I will ingest that.
Whoa. Yeah, there's Krezerin everywhere in the trees.
Correct. Makes things convenient for me. I think you will find.
Yeah, we don't keep a lot of that stuff around, it being deadly mutative poison and all, but you can find it everywhere.
Aizuesco. How is it that you can consume Krezerin?
She thinks a moment. Like trying to put like good thought to your question.
One would perhaps call it a lucky break. Others could maybe call it foolishness. But
And she plays. She kind of like moves one of the straps like off, like down past, like off her clavicle, and you can see like this, like it's almost like where her clavicle would be, or like a set of like small like barbells, like ear piercing barbells, but it go like they kind of are attached by like, it's hard to see through her skin, but it's like they're in there and they're like T-shaped. So it's like this way, and then one pokes out to like kind of come out of her skin just a little bit, and it just like dots all the way along like her collarbone. There's like maybe like 8 or 9 of them that go across, and then she moves the garment back in place.
old or piercings. I believe an old ardent saying is don't leave home without them. So they will be going nowhere.
Interesting. Those are embedded in your flesh.
It causes me no pain if that is a concern of yours.
It was. I am glad.
Thank you for asking. I do not often get the avenue to discuss it. And quite honestly, I tend to keep it to myself.
Thank you for sharing that information. If I find a large amount of Krezerin, you will be the first to know.
And she nods a little nod.
Is it tasty to eat for you? Is it like a treat?
Skel, you mentioned a toxin you traded for food earlier.
Yes.
How would you describe it in a culinary sense?
numbing,
Mm,
like there is a peppercorn from the Far East.
Not that. No. More sweet, but painlessly so. Like,
And she struggles because it's like she's trying to think of like what she could, like from a history standpoint, like what she could say that like that everyone would understand.
Yeah, for real.
It's like describing what like water tastes like.
But it's more like she's trying to describe what honey tastes like without, because like
Saying
who knows
honey.
what honey is
Mm-hmm.
nowadays.
It's sweet.
rich.
Okay, but you enjoy it.
Somewhat, yes. Sweet is not exactly my favorite of the tasting.
And you need it? Is this a? How often do you need to?
Need it is a overshoot. It is useful, but not required of me. No.
I just wanted to know.
Will
if-
do. These will do.
She
Okay.
says, picking up another rib, and it's almost like a Fred Flintstone situation. As she like starts to try and stuff it in her mouth.
I just wanted to make sure that we don't have to keep any on the ship unless absolutely necessary. Again, seeing as it is toxic and mutagenic
No,
poison.
will not be endangering you if I can help it myself, but it is healing to me.
Oh, it's like a medicine.
In a sense, yes.
That is incredibly helpful to know. I'll have to find some for when you're sick again.
She, knowing how the medical situation between the two of you went last time, she winces a little bit, but
Oh no.
That must have been the problem, as I wasn't using the right thing. And I probably need to do some reading on the newer method. I'm sure somebody's improved on the art of doctoring in 200 years.
I don't think they're using Krezerin, though.
No, but Aizuesco just said that it's healing for them.
No, that's good to know.
I now realize your concern from the prior evening. I
Yes.
apologize if this worried you.
I
am-
did. It was very worrying, you know, without context. Yeah, I was scared. I'll be honest.
I will make a note of this and attempt in the future not to do a thing that is terrifying of the captain.
No, I mean it's fine. I know what it is now. I just, you know, I thought, you know, maybe. Yeah, I didn't know what you were doing. It's fine.
That is good to know because I may not be able to keep that sentence and correct.
Understood. Oh. Okay. Well, this is a very interesting tradition, Skel and Youngblood Needle. It was very, very nice to meet you both.
Yeah, nice to meet you too, man. We're gonna hop out, head home, and then unfortunately we gotta do a little bit of work, but Anytime you want to become one with the stone, you come and find us.
You got it. What do you do for work?
Oh, I'm a cleaner. I clean the spit.
Got it.
I'm, I guess I could call it an orator, storyteller. I talk about things far away, tickle the imagination.
That's a job?
Here it is.
Interesting.
People can't even picture a desert. Lots of questions about it.
That is actually very interesting. What a desert, like, what does that mean?
Would we,
Well-
yeah, would we know what a desert is?
Yeah, what is it? That's like far away, like not.
Yeah, do we know
near.
that?
The concept of a desert is very hard to picture.
No
because
trees.
Yeah. Just imagine, instead of trees, sand everywhere.
Instead of trees.
Yep. Instead of trees. Yeah, it might as
That
well
doesn't-
be like, does not compute.
Okay. Are you a professional liar? Is that what? Is this real?
Yep.
I don't mean any offense. I just. It doesn't sound real.
Real as anything. There are reaches and reaches on the wild waves. Some stuff you wouldn't even believe.
And where is this desert, Needle?
So far east, I wouldn't even be able to describe it to you.
It's east. We are going west.
Well,
Good.
Skel said, fuck that desert.
I'm good on that one.
That's not dark or damp, in fact. No, that's not for
That's
Skel.
that's light, hot, and dry.
Exactly. That's all the opposites.
help me with this needle. Yep. And they heave the door open. Y'all coming?
It is about time we have left, yes.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Yep, absolutely. He grabs one more piece of rib all the way out.
Yeah, you guys have finished most of the rack at this point, I assume, but you all won't need to eat for the rest of the day. You are good. Ribs are great. I also, everyone who has one, feel free to heal a Mark of Mire.
Ooh.
Yas.
From your nice, relaxing, mind-opening time.
Nice.
I'm
My
guessing
ancestors are
He
slightly
became one
less
with the
disappointed.
stone.
became one with the stone. And I was to say, I know we haven't talked about milestones that much, but if any of you think this type of experience would be a minor milestone for your character, make sure you fill that in also in whatever it is you think you got out of it. Could be Vesh realizing who Visha is and about the anvil, Skel thinking about, life after death, etc. Always give yourselves milestones. I'm guessing Aizuesco is off to the market, Visha's off to the clinic,
Mhm.
and Vesh is back off to the post, I am assuming. Yes.
Before Aizuesco goes, Skel will Aizuesco. A moment.
More than one I can provide, yes.
I would ask a favor. You are going to speak to the merchant Zelacre, yes?
That is indeed what my plan was, Skel. Yes. Why do you ask?
It would benefit me greatly if you did not tell them about me.
Thank you for the raid.
All right. I am unsure why, but I can honor this request for you.
I would appreciate it.
Then it will be done.
I will see you back aboard the Spirit Route. And he
Very
turns
well.
and leaves.
Skel, I think Aizuesco would pause a moment, but then I think they choose not to. I think they allow, they just go, okay. And with a little bit of a sigh, they set their proverbial jaw and start walking towards the market.
The same people I talked about before are there. It's in the... You all spent a long time becoming one with the stone. And so we're in the late afternoon now. But yeah, they're still there. You go up to the Zealocray. They're kind of have a magnifying glass up to one of their many eyes and kind of looking at a small piece of jewelry.
I apologize. I have a question, if I can.
And you see at first they seem like they're trying to speak to you and knock. It's kind of a hissing, chittering sound. And then they're like, yes, I can help you.
I heard the crew that I was with was looking for pre-V artifacts, and they spoke to you. Can you provide additional information on this? The crew of the
Onyx Star.
Onyx Star.
She didn't want to say it.
Yeah.
She was mad, trying to get
Mm.
herself in check. But thank you
Inform
for saying it anyway.
information costs.
What is it you are looking for then in
Mm,
the specific?
any unusual objects or books, trinkets, or favor doing mood?
Let us start with the favor and work the opposite way. What is it you would like done?
I would like a... And you see, she's like, the word bottle, thermos, container for holding cold water. Can you make? Commission? Acquire?
I will attempt to acquire this thing. for you, if that is what it will take to glean information from you. Yes.
No. Shake.
They pause with their hand slightly in that direction, and then they make the move the rest of the way to do it.
They asked me for a very particular item. The name is lost to time, but, well, let's see. Superstitious. Binding? Influencing. Dumb language. Device for binding and influencing. Old, but nonsense. Doesn't work. I told them. Still, he wants it. Metal lights. Battery powered? Strange.
Frank, would Aizuesco know this is the thing the captain was like kind of ranting about prior to her untimely ejection from the Onyx Star?
It could be. This sounds like a piece of technology that this merchant isn't being entirely clear about, but it certainly is strange.
Fair. You have filled your end of the bargain. I will go ahead and fulfill mine.
I am patient. Your ship here. I am here.
It is. Then you will find something to assist you in what you asked.
Thanks to you, friend.
Thanks to me indeed.
And she nods. And then she gives a smaller bow than the one she gave earlier. I think the first thing she's probably going to do is see if something like that exists on the spirit route.
Ah, I see. We will pause there. Vesh, as you go to the post, you see your automaton friend there. Vesh! Vesh! You're back.
Tell us. Tell us?
Yes. You remembered.
Yes.
Good.
I did, barely.
I have someone who wants to talk to you.
Really? To
Yes. Yes.
me? Were you sharing gossip about me? Is that why?
No. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, who is it?
Lao. And you
Oh.
turn and
well-
there is a small Zealocray sitting on a bench behind you.
Ah.
They
Perfect.
stand up and they're kind of hunched with, you're kind of in like a cloak with a bunch of like dangling trinkets, medals, chains, tools at their side and then 2 enormous tool belts. And they speak. Unlike the other Zealocrae you've seen, they speak in very good unaccented low sour. Captain Vesh.
Yes, it's very nice to meet you. I was planning on going to see you soon. Sir.
Yes. You see. And you see they reach into their jacket and pull out a notebook and just scroll. Yes. The spirit root. I recognize this ship name. They kind of put it back. And I had heard of it before. I also, the letter you showed Tellus before from a Zora.
Yes. You have information on Zora?
I do.
Well, that's incredible. Oh, that's fortunate luck for me so early in my journey.
She
Well, what can you tell me?
helped me before Rusttown exists in a island far to the west. She was kind to me.
Well, that's good to hear. How did she help?
And you can tell Lau is choosing his words carefully. She saved me from myself.
I see.
We
Wow.
lived together for many years.
Oh, so you were quite close.
They look kind of sad. Yes, quite close.
Well, do you know where they are now?
I know where she went.
That's great news. If there's barter you need for this information, anything in trade, I'm name your ask.
No need. I know of those who crewed your ship before, and I would be happy to assist its current captain. Zora was my lover. She wished to cross the conflagration.
The conflagration?
Yes.
That's insane.
For most people, it is insane. Zora was special, as is your ship, Captain Vesh. I don't know if you understand how special it is, actually.
No, I do. It's my ship. Carries my crew. Carries my dreams across this green sea. It's very special.
With respect, Captain, the Spirit Route is not just your ship.
You're not going to say it's Visha's ship, are you?
Visha? No, it's Atlas's ship.
So you knew the former crew.
I'm not that old, but I know what they did.
Well, what did they do?
Perhaps I can invite your crew to dine tomorrow, and we can discuss this and many more, along with the repairs to your ship.
Yes, that would be great. And I also have a proposition for you as well. Maybe we can help each other out.
You wish to save the town. I've heard. Not necessary.
I just wanted to see what I could do to help. I'm not going to pretend that I know how to save this town from sinking into the green below. But it doesn't sound like you've done a lot to assess the situation, at least from what I've heard.
They kind of bow. Captain Vesh, you are a good man, and I know you are honest. But as I say, not necessary. Tomorrow, we will talk.
Okay.
And he
Thank you.
shuffles out the room. You're welcome. And at that moment, and where we will leave, all of you feel this at once. The ground begins to shake everywhere as another root quake starts. And we will end our session there. We have a lot of things to follow up on next time. For everyone who has come in, thank you for joining us. We will be back next week, next Tuesday. We will also be back tomorrow for The Curse of the House of Rookwood. That is our gothic, Victorian, bad people doing bad things to bad people game. If you like Succession or other game, Ancestral Blood, you'll probably like that one. To all the raiders that joined, thank you. Follow the stream if you have enjoyed, and please join our Discord, discord.gg/MagicRPG. We're going to go EP now, get some rest, come back again tomorrow strong, but really appreciate you all, and we will see you soon.
Thanks, everyone. Good night.
Bye. Good night.